Today I'm going to show you how you can create multiple invoices from this template. It's pretty simple. You can just download this form or recreate it. You can fill in your details, company name, address, and that stuff that stays the same. And then you're also going to have some variable fields that contain different information. For example, the date, which we can find in the database. So the document is automatically gonna choose or find the data here and implement it or put it in here. But the interesting part is going to be this button up here. How can you get this? Well, let me show you. You just go to App Scripts. This opens the Google Script tab, and I already have it here, but I'm going to go back to the home page. Gonna hit Create New Project, and then you paste in the code that I made specifically for this. I'm gonna call it YouTube video, but you can call it whatever you want. And then you just hit save, hit this button, print all invoices. And after you gave the permission, you can go here to print all invoices, and then it's gonna say running script. It's gonna go into a Google Drive folder called PDF Invoices 2. It's number 2 because I had to do some modifications and I didn't care about changing the name. If you want to do that, you can. But if you just use the code that I provide you, that folder will also be called Invoices 2. I'm gonna go all the way down because I did some other invoices as well. But as you can see, the new ones just came in. Let's open them, and it's the exact values that we put in. So as you can see, very simple. If you want me to create a new template for these fields as well, where you can get them from the database, that would be possible. I can just make a new video. Just let me know in the comments. And I hope everything else is clear. Just fill in your database. You can copy and paste it into this. And yeah, don't have to do a lot. Just copy this code into the Google Scripts. The thing is, I saw another video demonstrating this exact method, but I ran into some problems. First, it was a lot, and I didn't fully understand what this was. I saw another video on the exact same method. The problem, however, was I tried to run it, but after 8 invoices, an error occurred, and it would give me a good invoice and a bad invoice, and a good invoice and a bad invoice, or just a corrupted file because of Google's limits they set on this API. So that is why we can only create 5 invoices at a time. And then if we want to create more at one time, we gotta set up this trigger. So basically, if you're in your app scripts, you can open your new script, go onto triggers. You can just add a trigger. You're gonna select print to PDF, time driven, and select minute timer every minute. And then you can hit this. Gotta give it permission as well. And you can see your new trigger that you just created. And if you don't want to add the trigger, if you just have 10, you can just click 2 times on print invoices, because what it's going to do is it's going to remember all the invoices it already has created, and it's going to start with the next one. So if we reload this, you can see that we also get invoice number 11. So we can open this, and 463 should be correct. Let's check it. 463, invoice 11. Yep, that's the amount with the tax added. And it also has a nice naming scheme. It just has the order number, so it's very, you can see what you get very easily. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, problems with setting this up, let me know. As I said before, the other video had a error in the code, which only allowed you to create like 8 invoices at a time, and you'd have to go through here and select eight invoices and then do it over and over again, which is very annoying. And in this case, it just works way faster. And also the video didn't really explain how you can set up the app scripts very well. You don't have to know a lot about this, just copy and paste this code, then give the permission, add a trigger if you want to, and then you're basically done. Okay, and then lastly, if you want to import more data from your database, you can simply add this index. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna index this new column, which would be, oh, that's wrong. Index database. I think it was Q. I'm not completely sure. Q, and then hit it with a match function. And what do we want it to match? This to the invoice numbers here. And then you want it to be an exact match, so you just hit 0, and it's going to fill in the company name. Let's just try this. Should have added more values, but you can see the invoice for number 10 is going to give us the name D.